The turning point, a Forex trader's journey. Ethan sat in his modest apartment, the faint hum of his laptop fan blending with the city noise outside. He stared at the Forex trading platform on his screen, watching the EUR/USD pair fluctuate like a pulse. A year ago, he had barely known what Forex was. Today, he lived and breathed it. It had all started with a conversation at a coffee shop. Ethan overheard two businessmen discussing how they made fortunes trading currencies. The idea of making money from home with just a laptop intrigued him. He went home, signed up for a trading account, and dove into the world of Forex with reckless enthusiasm. His first trade was a disaster. Convinced that the British pound would strengthen against the dollar after a piece of upbeat news, he went long on GBP/USD without a stop loss. Within hours, the market turned, and Ethan lost half of his initial deposit. Shaken but undeterred, he decided he needed to learn. For weeks, Ethan devoured online tutorials, books, and YouTube videos. Terms like pips, leverage, and candlestick patterns became part of his vocabulary. He practiced on demo accounts, experimenting with strategies like scalping, day trading, and swing trading. Slowly, he started to see the market not as chaotic but as a dance of patterns and probabilities. One day, Ethan stumbled upon the concept of risk management. A mentor in a trading forum told him, "Your job is not to predict the market. It's to manage your risk. Protect your capital, and profits will follow." This advice became his mantra. Months later, Ethan deposited $500 into his trading account, determined to start fresh. This time, he applied a strict 1% risk rule, meaning he would never risk more than $5 on a single trade. He focused on high-probability setups and always used stop-losses. The first few weeks were uneventful, with small wins and losses canceling each other out. But one day, he spotted a perfect setup. The USD/JPY pair was forming a textbook double bottom on the 4-hour chart, signaling a potential reversal. He placed a buy order, set his stop-loss below the recent low, and patiently waited. The next morning, Ethan woke to find his trade in profit. The market had surged overnight, hitting his take-profit target. For the first time, he felt a glimmer of hope. As weeks turned into months, Ethan's account steadily grew. He experienced setbacks, of course losing streaks tested his discipline, and there were days he doubted himself. But he stuck to his plan, keeping emotions in check. One day, the big moment arrived. Ethan had been tracking the EUR/USD pair for weeks, anticipating a breakout from a descending triangle pattern. On the morning of a major European Central Bank announcement, he placed his trade. The market exploded in his favor, and Ethan closed the trade with a $1,200 profit, the biggest win of his trading career. Ethan leaned back in his chair, a mix of relief and pride washing over him. Forex trading was no longer a get-rich-quick scheme in his mind. It was a skill, a discipline, and a journey of constant learning. As he shut down his laptop for the day, Ethan knew he hadn't made it yet. But for the first time, he felt like a true trader.